You guys are ready? Okay, I'm excited. So harvest, we're going to make it's called the spiral sky, right? And it is basically a rainbow, and everyone can do rainbow. I can show you that, no problem. The magic is going to be when we do this, right? It's covered in spirals, but if I put the yellow part and put the orange part and then put a orangey yellow part where they touch, then I make spirals and I put the orange, and then there's orange on my paintbrush, and I go and on purpose swirl it into my yellow. I just made an orangey yellow one. And then what if I get pink and put it in my orange? Pretty, right? The only one I can't do is I could put purple and pink and orange, but purple cannot go in yellow. Let me explain. So this is a color wheel. You guys know this, huh? You seen this? So there's red, yellow, green, blue, purple, right? But I bet, have you ever played with Play-Doh and all of a sudden it looked like a cat turd and you didn't want to play with it anymore? And you're like, Mom, my Play-Doh's ruined, right? It's because red is directly opposite of green. They're called contrast colors. They look nice next to each other like Christmas, but you mix them together and it makes brown. And not a good brown you could paint a tree with. And then purple and yellow, they're directly opposite of each other. That'll make I put the color, brown. How about orange and blue? They look nice next to each other, but no, not when you mix them, right? And then even if you see the dotted line? The dotted line goes dot, 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 dot. This makes even a secondary ugly color. Like my shirt is turquoise and purple, right? So here's turquoise and here's purple. So they are the dotted line, and I couldn't really mix those. But they're complementary to each other, but you still can't mix them. You can mix anything next to itself, right? Does anyone play music? If you play music, you can play chords, right? And play chords next to each other. If you play a chord opposite, they go ding, and it makes a sour note, right? So our eyes and our ears is the same, okay? Or a flavor in our mouth is actually the same too. Chemists know about that. Like all of a sudden it goes bleh, like you put sour and something else with it, and your mouth just goes no, right? It's because you can't cancel the two flavors out. So here's my purple. Whee! I'm making spirals. I'm gonna go and put it down here. No, it'll make brown, right? So that's the only one. Besides, I think by the time we got up here, this will be dry. Yellow will be dry already. Acrylic paint evaporates, right? The water gets evaporated into the air, right? So by the time we get like halfway, the yellow will already be dry, okay? So then we wouldn't want to we couldn't make any new colors because the paint's dry, right? So you guys ready? And this is what I want. I want yours to come out totally different than mine, ish, right? So like, should it look exactly like mine? No. You're at home and you're doing your own thing and you put your own amount of paint on and you do your own style of spiral, right? Like a letter E that keeps going, That can't be like mine. It's sort of like mine. Or what if you put more pink than I do? Or you put more or white than I do? Perfect. Right? The white is like clouds. What if you want lots? So it should come out how you do it. Okay? I'm going to be the guide, but you're just like decorating and having fun. And then I'll give you all the reasons why you don't do some things. So you need guidance, right? You don't know what you're doing. So you're going to borrow my knowledge until you get your own. Right? Teachers, that's what teachers do. So it's just a blank canvas, nothing written on it, because the only thing we actually have to draw is this, which is a rectangle with a triangle on it. Since we were babies, we could do that. So now it doesn't take any hard, right? So we're going to get our biggest paintbrush. Okay? Yay, biggest paper. So she's kind of huge, right? And then we don't use the tip of the paintbrush. she's a little scratchy, and she actually puts lines in your paint, like, so here's my explanation. Here's a piece of bread, and here's my butter, and I'm gonna butter my bread. That's just gonna cut it all up, right? But what if I use the sides, and I peanut butter, flat, and I kind of push the paint and push the paint and pull the paint and push the paint. Does that make more sense? It can't be sharp. The tip just keeps, you'll make these little sharp white lines because the canvas will show through, and you go, oh, I'm doing the thing she said. And you just adjust, okay? So we need to get our colors, and our colors are white, yellow, and orange. Let's just do those three first. So I'm going to move all the other ones, get out of my way, and get those three, right? These three. I'm going to take their lids off. Pop, pop, pop. Nice. Okay, a big paintbrush. And there's two ways to use this paintbrush. You can use it the flat way and just makes a line. And then you can turn it this way and make it huge, right? So how about if we just do the skinny way first? And look at where my blue is. It's about as big as a hand. Right? So there's my thumb touching the bottom. There's my pinky. Is this like a law? Does it have to be a certain way? No. It's just ish, right? So I just go, oh, okay. So I'm just gonna sort of decide where the sky starts. So I'm gonna get this paintbrush and just use the corner of it and poke my white. Oh, let's get some white. Oh, and you're not gonna be able to see this very good because I'm gonna put white paint on a white canvas. Good luck seeing that, but I'll explain. So here's my thumb touching the bottom of the painting, and then wherever my pinky is, I just put a whoosh. And then I'll try to show you that it is shiny. I did put it, can you see it, sort of? No, it's white on white, but it's this big. Here, I'll get, just for you, you don't do this, I put some yellow on it, okay? So it's about there. Now I could see it, right? You don't put yellow on it. I just wanted to put yellow on it so you could see it. So how big is it? My thumb's touching the bottom of the painting, and I open my hand, and right about there, and I just go, a flick. Just a flick. Okay, and look, I'm holding it the skinny way. Look at me. Skinny, not big. It's just going to be a little line. So I'm going to get more white and stab harder. Okay, I got more. Now let's stretch it all the way across. Mine should be a little yellow. Let's go, okay. Okay, so that's where my sky is going to start. Okay, so obviously the ground's going to be over that later, right? I just wanted to tell myself, just for my brain, okay, start here. And how big is it? From my thumb to my pinky. Can you sort of see it? Because it's yellow, right? And it says, what is big as my hand? Law. Okay, now let's, okay, and this big paintbrush only fits a corner in those tiny cups. So we have to kind of go poke, 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 and keep trying to get more paint. Now I'm going to get more white. See, only a corner fits. Get more white. Okay, I got more white, but I couldn't stick the whole thing in there. Maybe I could stick the other corner. Oh, okay, now I got lots. I put 2 corners. Now you do it. 2 corners worth. What? And I just stuck my paintbrush in there. I don't care. Here, let me see your size of paintbrush. Hold up your paintbrush. Oh, you have the smaller one. I went and got the big one. I got the big one for myself. Let's see if I have the smaller version. I'll go get it in a minute. I couldn't remember what paintbrush I gave you guys. Okay, so now we're just going to make, okay, so there's the white line. Well, how about if we go above the white line and just make a big smear of white off the page to off the page, off the page to off the page. And while you do that, I'll go get the matching paintbrush size. I gave myself a giant one.
our friends who are getting kicked off and coming back on, Pixie will repeat herself. So right now, we're painting the bottom portion of the canvas white. White. The bottom? Miss Cisneros, do you want to show the students that I had a few students that got kicked off and came back on.
Here I am. Sorry. Now I have the right size. See, look at.
Facing yourself, Pixie. A few of our friends got kicked off.
Okay, so we just made one line, right? And it's as big as my open hand. And I just poke. Now, hey, the paintbrush fits in the cup now. See? So I just go poke the white. And I'm just going to make a line off the page to off the page, off the page to off the page. Did you see that part? Because I left. And then let's do one more row above that. Stab my white. But they touch, right? It's not like they overlap a little bit. It's not like there's space between them. We're like vacuuming or death, you know. So I just go, okay, another row. So there's one row of a paintbrush and a second row of a paintbrush. So it's 2 paintbrushes big. 1, 2. And it's wet with white.
Wait, are we going on top or the bottom?
There's 2 rows, one there and one there, paintbrush strokes. Ask me your question again.
I said we're going from up here, like right
Yeah,
here.
off the page to off the page. Off the page. And I put, using the side of my paintbrush, I push the paint. Okay, now yellow. Who's got yellow? Okay, well, yellow is now a whole hand in the middle. So I go, okay. Thumb is touching the bottom of the paint that I put on there. Oh my, yellow is way up here, like a whole hand from the top. You know why? Because yellow mixes with everything. I don't know. Does it have to be exactly like mine? No. Ish. So it's like a big open hand, or you could do it this way. A hand from the top, dash. Ish. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Do we care? No, we don't care. Kinda. Okay, now I'm gonna get a stab of yellow. Stop! Really hard, because I need a lot. And then I just go off the page. Oh, look how fast that dried out. I'm gonna need a bigger stab, more paint. Stab it harder. Okay. Oh, okay, that's nice and solid, nice and thick and smooth. If it's dry, get more paint, right? Smush it on there.
Like this? Like how I did right now?
Looks good, Devin. Okay, now can we put a row beneath that one? We're gonna catch up with the white. Now I'm gonna stab the yellow and put a row beneath that. I do it like 4 or 5 times. I'm use the side of my paintbrush. Look what happens when I use the tip of my paintbrush. Scratch all the paint off. It makes stripes. So I use the side of my paintbrush. Peanut butter it on flat. Now another stab of yellow. We're gonna catch up with the white. Down lower. Ooh, more yellow. And now I'm gonna put it on. I'm already at the white. It's gonna make baby yellow. Oh, mush it into the white. Oh, pretty. Mush it. Oh, it made baby yellow. Want to see up close? Look at dark yellow, and here's my baby yellow because I mixed it with the wet white. Okay, let me put more yellow. Okay, oh, baby yellow on the bottom. Off the page, to off the page, and off the page, to off the page. to put yellow all over the white and it turns baby yellow. And then flat paint, and then to make sure that it falls off the page, I start off the page and smooth it and fall off the page. Smoothing, smoothing. Even after it's decorated, I can smooth it. So is white all by herself anymore? No, there's yellow on my white. I made baby yellow, like lemon yellow. Okay, now let me show you this. I want to show you a trick. So I would like, do you know how many colors it takes to make 3D? 3. Dark, medium, light, right? So dark yellow is up here. Nothing in it but yellow. Medium yellow would be yellow and white mixed together. And then white would be light, right? Well, let's try to make that fade a little higher. So I'm going to climb like this. Everybody pause and look up. I'm starting on the white. And then I go a little higher, a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. I'm going to start wiping off the white inside the yellow. Okay, and I'm going to push white up. I don't have to add more white. It's going to be in my paintbrush. So what did she say? So watch this. I start on the very, very bottom where it's lemony yellow. And I just go off the page to off the page. Then I go a tiny bit higher, off the page. Then I go a tiny bit higher. Ooh, I'm dropping off white inside my yellow. I'm going higher. Look at me soften the yellow. I'm just dropping off whatever white is left in my paintbrush. Bye, bye, yellow. Oh, I'm softening you with my white. How pretty.
They do correctly under the first.
What, Devin?
I said they did correctly at the first, yeah.
Just go like this. Your pickup. Ooh, see, I was up here in the dark yellow and I just went and touched down here. I just dropped off a whole bunch of yellow down here. I didn't want to. Oh, well.
Like this?
Yep. So now look for 3D. Is it darkest at the top, medium in the middle, and lightest on the bottom? 3D. 3 versions of the same color. Well, that's kind of boring. We want ours to look like a sunrise, right? So now I'm going to get this paintbrush, but I'm just going to get a poke, just a poke of orange. Can you find orange? But I'm not going to stab it like I'm mad. She has a lot of pigment, and I would like to make some baby orange. She has a lot of pigment, the powder, you know, inside the gel. So much like red. So I'm just going to get some, like a poke, just a tiny poke of orange. So you just sneak up on it. Oh, a little tiny kiss, a little tiny corner. Now you do it. Just a tiny bit, tiny. Little, right? Let's put it on the yellow, but on the top part of the yellow, and just wipe it off like it's a booger. Get off my paintbrush. Ow. I missed that question. That wasn't very loud. Try again. Is it too far away? Closer. And then, oh, that's gonna fall. Is that better? Okay, now I'm gonna mush it in and make orangey yellow. And we gotta see what color we make, right? Oh, that's pretty. That's all right. That's baby orange. Maybe a poke more. Tiny. Okay. Oh, pretty. And I can only stay in that one little 2-finger area.
Pixie, will it make a difference? I see some of our friends like cleaning off our paintbrushes.
Yeah, don't clean your paintbrushes. We need all this paint in there. I'll always tell you what you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay?
We don't have to clean them off with water or
Nathan, watch me. Watch. Smash, 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 smash. Make a new color. There you go. Crush it, make a new color. Nice. Okay, well that's pretty. but it's way up there. What if we gently let it go a tiny bit lower, not where white is, but we just go a little lower, and just drop off whatever is left in our paintbrush. This is just like a baby orange, right? Just go a tiny bit lower, a tiny bit lower, a tiny bit lower, a tiny bit lower. Okay, that's it. Now I have dark, medium, light. I just let it run out of paint. Isn't that pretty? So, and then you're pushing that baby orange down, like rush off the page, lower, lower, lower. You kind of ran out of paint on purpose. I put misty orange. Nice. Okay, now find your itty bitty just born baby paintbrush. Baby paintbrush. Do you guys know what a spiral is? A spiral, it looks like this, right? It's like a letter E. I go around the letter E, but then I keep going, and I keep going, and I keep going, and I keep going. Or I make a circle and try to go smaller without touching the line. Smaller, smaller. Do you guys know a spiral? Right? It's not a circle that would just keep doing the same spot over and over. And it goes smaller every time. Like the lines are afraid of each other and they can't touch. So I'm gonna get my white and I'm gonna stab my white like I'm mad. Let's do an itty bitty just born spiral. Itsy bitsy. Poop. Just some. And just go, I don't know, wherever you want, and just go until we run out of paint. Oh, well that's all right, I guess. That's not very exciting. I just did one. Do you wish I had more on there? I do. How about a different size one? Medium size? So I'm going to stab my paintbrush like I'm mad. How come? Because I would like to make a bigger spiral and it keeps running out of paint. So it's going to stab. Woo! But I can still start little. Lowercase e around that guy, and I just keep going till I run out of white paint. Oh my gosh, that one was huge. And it totally bumped into the other one, and I don't care.
My kitty didn't have the little brush.
You don't have the little paintbrush? It usually gets tangled up in the napkins. Because the napkins are like this, and the paintbrushes fall inside the napkins. Look inside your napkins. Oh, let's find some. Who wants some more spirals? Maybe one higher up in the orange? Whoa. Oh, that was ugly. Let me try again. Okay. What if they touch? I don't care. Whoa. Who wants to put more? Me. Okay. Ooh, what about half on and half off the page? Watch this. Oh, you know what they're going to look like? Like backward C. Backward C, backward C, backward C, backward C. It looks like half of a spiral. Look what I did. That's pretty good, right? Oh, wait, who wants another one? Who wants 1,000,000 of them? So I'm, all right, because there's no spiral here, so I'm going to put one here. Whee! And then that one's empty. Whee! And then that one's empty. Whee! Oh, whee! Oh, if the paint's wet, it makes new color. It makes like baby yellow. Whee! 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 Oh, look at mine. Okay, wait, stop. Everybody look at, mine is terrible. I went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That looks like I put them in a row. That's not how spirals in the sky like clouds would be. Okay, watch this. Let me ruin it. I'll just put a giant one over all of them. There, I ruined the pattern. Because I started to make rows of them and it looked bad. I don't care. It's just a cloud. It's a spiral cloud. Maybe another one. Whee! And then, oh, I put it in a row again. It's very hard to not put them in a row. And you know what else? Mine are all the same size. Okay. Let me make an itty bitty baby one. And then make a gianty one. Okay, that's better. That broke, oh, no. That one and that one are in the same row. This is hard. I'm trying to make them do. I know. I'll make them overlap. I'll put one on top of let me put them on top of each other. Oh, now they're layers. There's layers of them. That's coolio. They're not as scared of each other. And then what if I put some in the orange? Woo! Woo! Okay, a baby one. I'm doing them the same size again. I'm trying to make them like clouds. Clouds are not the exact same size. Okay, a baby one. And then a gigantic one. Oh, that was ugly. I did it too hard. That is too hard. I'm going to do it softer. Okay, there. And then, ooh, what if an orange one got on my yellow one? I don't care. They're clouds. They don't even know they're in the sky. They just live there. Who thinks it's pretty? Me too. You know what I wish? I wish there was some orange swirls in my orange world.
I'm messing up right now.
I'm going to get a poke of orange. Everybody pause and look up. I got some orange. I'm not going to put this in the yellow, but what if I put some of this orange in my orange world? Right on top of a spiral. What? I made it darker. Try that. Yes. Not Natalia. Yes.
I sort of did yellow too high and I didn't put it next to it.
Oh, don't even worry about it. You'll just have big. Look at how beautiful our blue is. Do you want to make your yellow go lower?
Yeah.
Make your yellow go lower. Who cares? Remember I said yours will be different than mine? Like if it was a real sunset, it would be like 30 minutes from mine, right? The sun keeps setting and the sky changes. I'm going to put some more orange. I don't know. I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to see. What? I'm just going to put it in another weird place. What? Pretty. Ooh, that was down in the yellow. Maybe some more orange. Wait. Okay, now who wants to make theirs higher? You know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to ruin my spirals, but can I put more? Okay, so now I'm going to dirty paintbrush. I'm just going to get a poke of orange, right? So, but now I'm going to go poke. I got some. But I'm just going to put it on, I'm going to ruin the top of my orange. I don't care. It's one paintbrush big.
Did I do good?
Ooh, it's orange at the top. I like your spiral clouds. Very neato. It's very modern art, right? But now I have an orange stripe. Look at it. Well, I already have a beautiful fadey area. Remember when we made that? That was pretty. Well, let's do another one. Let's do it with pink. Can you find this one? I keep calling her pink, but she's really a red color. Can you find red? Remember, all of ours will be at different heights depending on how we did it. Whatever. So find pink or her name is red. I keep calling her pink. And then go poke, stab. There's orange on my paintbrush though. I know. It's going to make a new color. Okay? Okay. Above the orange, but kind of on top of the orange a little bit. So I'm going to cut orange in half with pink. Oh, but there's orange in my paintbrush, so it's making a new color. Just that one stripe of pink. Ew, I wish, look at my orange, it's just sitting there and she doesn't have a pretty face. It just looks like a flag. That looks terrible. So there's no more paint. What color did I just make? Orangey pink, right? And I'm not gonna get more paint. I'm gonna let this paint that's in my paintbrush go down. You know what? I might ruin some of my spirals, but I don't care. So I'm gonna go down maybe into the orange a little bit. So I start way up high and I go a little bit lower off the page, a little bit lower off the page, a little bit lower. Oh, I'm kind of ruining my yellow just a little bit. Oh, I ruined my spirals. I can totally put them back. Oh, I picked up some white. Oh, nice. I made clouds. Not pretty? I ruined my spirals. I could put them back. It's a pretend sky. Then how about the tip top? What does the tip top want? What goes really good with red or pink? Purple. Look, it looks blue on the camera. That's weird. It's purple. You can find purple, huh? And stop! Then where does purple go? Hanging off the top of the painting. I might even hold it the skinny way. I feel like I don't have much room. But what's in my paintbrush? Pink, orange, and purple. That's gonna make a neat color. What? Oh, I didn't see. I didn't get enough. Let me get another poke. More. Oh, okay, there. Smoother, smoother, smoother. I'm just staying at the tippy top with my purpley purple, and I'm kind of making a new color in my paintbrush. I'm mushing it into my paintbrush so it makes a new color in my paint. My paintbrush is so pretty. You're so jealous of my paintbrush. And then just for fun, smooth it, smooth it, smooth it. And what's in your paintbrush? Is that a new color? Well, let's drop off this color. I'm not going to go down into yellow or baby orange. Just for what we painted here, the pink part and the orange part. Just with this little dust that's left on my paintbrush. I'm not going to get more, but I'm going to go all the way to the top. And then I go one tiny row lower. Just dropping off some mist of my tiny bit lower. Oh, and then a tiny bit low. Oh, I'm trying to run out of purple. I'm running out. I'm running out. It turned into mist. I must be done. Like that. Soft, soft. I just make it blurry, blurry. Well, I miss all my spirals. Wait, 3D. Do you have a dark area? In the purple, a medium area where it starts to run out and then it turns into nothing, right? Get your baby paintbrush. Let's fix our spirals we ruined, right? Look at my top of my spirals are all ruined. You know what would be fun? Put more spirals up here that just fall down into yellow area. All right, I'll do it. I stab my white and go, all right, look at that ruined one. I'll just make one fall down on top. Oh, maybe I should go little to big. Little to big. Oh, I'm in the pink. I'm like, oh, that one looks ruined, right? Look, it's cut off. I just go above it like I put one on top, like I meant to do that. Be like, oh, that top one is missing. New one. Don't even care. And we're just going to do it down here near orange first. Oh, wait, look what I did, everybody. Same size and in a row. I'm disappointed with myself. I know better than that. Okay. Let me try a nice big one, right? And then an itty bitty baby one. I'm not doing different sizes. That's what's wrong. And then a big one. And then a just born baby one. And then a medium-sized one. Yay. Okay. Now, let's go up higher into the purpley pink world. Ooh. Wait, can these purpley pink ones go into the orange ones? Look, it makes my paintbrush dirty. Yes, I don't even care. Oh. Look at, everybody pause and look up. Watch that. Everybody pause. Look, so I got the, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm pulling on the purple, and I'm putting purple lower because I'm scratching off the purple, and it fell down inside my other color, and I don't care. That was a giant one. That was humongous. Oh, what just a, because when I touch the purple, she swirls down into the other worlds. Same size. I made those two the same size. Oh, different sizes. Big one. And then the purple went into my pink. I don't even care. Oh, I touched purple. Wasn't watching. I meant to stab the white. Okay, there. Hey, I'm confused. Look at mine. Remember when we did this one that was like a C, so it looked like it was half off the page? Can I do like smiles that are big smile, smaller smile, smaller smile to look like it goes off the page? Otherwise, I don't know how to do it. I want some of them to fall off the page, you know? Let's see if I can actually fall off the page. Round and round and then fall off. Ooh, look at this whole other side. It doesn't have nothing. Ew, look what I did. I put the purple and the yellow. Luckily, yellow wasn't wet and it didn't make a brown color. I told you all about it and then I did it. Who wants to put more spirals? You can, right? So I'm going to clean my paintbrush because I think I have purple and I want to go down and visit yellow. I got to get this purple off. Get off my paintbrush. So I just give it a nice hard pinch. All clean. See? Because it just ends up inside. But I don't rub it like this. How come? It'll make her hair stick out. So if I just pinch it, it squeezes the paint out and keeps her pointy. Right? Okay. What if okay, that's all right. But what if I randomly put some more spirals somewhere new? Because they're going to be nice and pure white and be like, I'm going to put one there. Put one there. Oh, I'm covering up that because I put the purple and the yellow. I'm going to go over it with it. I'm just going to find new spots to... What? Look at this spot. It doesn't have a spiral in it. I'm going to put one there. I'm just going to go, I'm going to decorate. But what happens if I visit purple? I better clean my paintbrush because it will make a brown. Because remember, purple and yellow can't touch. So I went up in the purple world. And then look at this giant one that I made. Now I hate it. So I'll just put a little baby one on top. Oh, wait. Look at one. They're all in a row. Let me try to make some baby ones to try to break up the pattern. Baby one. Baby one. All right. How did you know why? It's because as humans, we learn how to write our letters all in a row and nicely spaced apart. How do we do our numbers? All in a row, nicely spaced apart. So then when we try to do art and be like big, little, small, big, we can't. We have to make letters. Oh yes, Natalia, question.
Actually, this is something I have to say.
Go ahead, I'd love to hear it.
When I was being swirled from purple and I was going to yellow, I had to put some on my napkin. Make this color.
Is it you? It's not in the chat. Yeah, did it turn purpley yellow? What color did it become? It's hard for me to see. Because you're only this big to me. Yeah, you're a little tiny square. What color did it become?
Pink.
Oh, nice. So where would you like to put more? Could you put some more in? Yeah, oh, I touched purple. Wee. 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 I don't want to go up in purple anymore. I'm too scared. But how about in the pink world? I like the pink world. Who's really good at spirals now? I know. Me too. How come? Because the first spiral is your most ugly spiral. Then after 10 spirals, we're like experts. Isn't that pretty? Look what we made. And then, are you being very human about it? Are they all in a row? You human brain, you. It's your parents' fault because they were humans. It gave you a human brain. So what do humans like? All the same size in a row? It's all your school training. It's just school training. It's because we go like an Excel spreadsheet, right? You can totally cut mine into little boxes. I don't know. It's hard not to. I on purpose will go and do a giant one just to force myself not to make an Excel spreadsheet. But we've been trained. I mean, how do you do your math, right? Da, 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 da. How do you do your letters? Da, 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 da. So it's not our fault. Who loves it? Who thinks it's cute? It's pretty. I know. Wait, you know what's going to be fun? You guys take a picture of this and it looks really pretty on camera because the dark parts get darker and the light parts get even lighter. It's really good. Okay, now we're going to make our, is everyone good with that? Does everyone have fun with the spirals? You feel good to pause? And is everybody slightly different? Nice. It's ish, right? Not like mine, but it's definitely like yours. Okay, now what happens on, look how much more paint I put on this one. And almost no white. I like mine way better. That was terrible. I like that one. Right? Okay, so now we get to make this blue. It's dark blue. Because what's a real rainbow do? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Do we have a rainbow yet? No, because who's missing? We didn't go all the way around. Blue and green are missing. So it's not, our brain's like, it's all right. But it's not really a whole rainbow yet. So it's just whatever. But once we put the blue and green on the bottom, and do you know what blue and green and white make? Turquoise. But we should have blue pieces, green pieces, white pieces, and turquoise pieces. Okay. So, this can't be on my paintbrush if I want to put blue because there's orange on here. And what can't have orange? Orange can't hang out with blue and get mushed together. It'll make it. So, I'm going to get a paper towel. I just stick my paintbrush in there, and it's going to look like a unicorn poop. But I just squeeze all the paint out really hard. And I'm just trying to get most of it out. See? Unicorn poop. Okay, that's disgusting. Get another paper. Yeah. But the paintbrush is so big, it holds way more paint than you expect. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. And I just go like this, and I hold onto the bristles, and then pinch as hard as I can. It's all I need is it to be less orange than it was. Oh, okay. Let's see. See? It's not coming off. It's on there. Look at barely. It won't hurt nothing. Okay, let me put the lids on my orange, my red, and my purple. I don't want them to dry out. You guys can paint rocks and stuff tomorrow, okay? And you have these paints. They don't last forever. They'll dry out. But you can wash some rocks you find in the backyard and then paint them. You can put little flowers on them. You can use the stick of your paintbrush and make a dot design, right? So fun. But you got to put the lids on or they'll be all dried out. So now we need blue. Hey, mine's not going on. Sometimes you have to tuck the lid under the lip of the cup. There. It's irritating. Okay, now I need, wait, where's the blue one? Oh, purple one. There she is. Okay. I have lots of purple left over and no yellow. Trippy. Okay, now I need green, blue, and white. And we have just a smidge of dark green because she's incredibly dark and very powerful. So it's going to be blue, a little bit of green, and white. And then, do we want to scrub them together like this and make one color? Or are we going to hope for stripes? The green is in the blue with stripes of white. Look at this. And I just go, first I do this row, whee, and I decorate it till I like it. And I don't care what happens over here because I'm going to put another hill. So I just go, whee, look at the stripes. Interesting to look at. And I give it permission to do that. Like, I don't have to keep doing it till it makes one color. I actually like the different versions like that. And then after I do this background one, I could put one that falls down in front of that. And then look, we're cutting off the bottom of our sky. Okay? So where's my blue paint? Blue paint. Paintbrush. Okay, so pick a side. It doesn't matter what side. And this will be our smaller hill because it will be our first hill, so it will be our ugliest hill. Because how do we learn on Earth? By doing. So we do it. Like, did you guys know how to do a sky like this? No? Then after you've done it, you're like, oh, now I get it. But could you watch me do it and understand it? No, actually you can't. When the teacher shows you math, you're not learning math. When do you learn the math? When you do the math. So we'll do the hill and then understand it. So I'll just stop talking. So I'm going to stab my blue paint. Stab. Blue. And I just got to poke on the end. And I'm going to hold it the flat, skinny way because I just want to make a line to tell me where blue's going to live at. And I'm going to cut off the bottom of the yellow sky. So maybe 2 fingers above where yellow starts. That way I can fall down like this. I start high and I go, wee, and I can cut her off like that. Okay, so I'm going to hold it skinny, the flat way. And I'm going to go 2 fingers up into the sky. And I'm just going to fall down like a nice, long, boring roller coaster. Way there. And look, I'm not going like this. Dash, 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 dash. I just push my paint. Push. Done. Okay, now let's get some green. Poke our green. Poke. Oh, look how dark green that is. If you let it dry, it actually looks black. It's so dark. Now I'm going to go under that, under it, and put another row. Whee! Oh, it's mixing with my dirty blue paintbrush and oh, that looks good. So I made 2 stripes. Then I get more blue. Now I'm going to fall all the way down and just go blue, 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 blue. But do I care what's happening over here? What happens over here? The other hill comes and cuts it off, right? So who cares? I just need this. We're making this background hill. And maybe just for smoothing, go back over it. Now I can do big. Just go smoothing, which picks up the green and drops it off, and smoothing, 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 smoothing. Oh, and you can pick up your painting and make sure the bottom got painted. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, look at the green. I keep touching the green and dropping it off and pick it up like a sponge and drop it off and pick it up like a sponge and drop it off. That looks neat. Well, that's pretty dark. How can we decorate it? A little bit of white. A little bit of white. But I'm just going to use the corner of my paintbrush and just get a little kind of poke of white. I can get more, but I worry I'll get too much. So I'm just going to use the corner of my paintbrush and just get a little kind of poke. Yeah, the corner. Like that. looks smooth, right? It looks nice. Well, let's ruin it. Let's put polka dots on it. Whoop. I just ruined it. No, I didn't. I'm going to highlight it with some decoration of some white. Because it was a little dark. Don't you think it was a little harsh? Now watch me. Everybody watch. I'm not going to touch it a lot. Watch, Brianna. You're kind of touching it a lot. I'm going to make stripes. Remember when I did the sky and I just went down, 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 down. I gently dropped it off. I go, wee. Then the next row, oh, I'm getting turquoise stripes. What? I'm turning the dots into stripes. Wait, should I touch it more? No, if I touch it more, it'll just become baby blue. I like the stripes. I'm going to give the stripes permission to live. Turquoisey. But should I scrub it like this? No, that'll just mix it up and make one color. This is kind of meth. Who got turquoise? Anyone? Do you want to see how to do it again? I'll show you. Watch. Everybody pause and look up. I didn't get turquoise. I'm mad. I'm so mad. So now I'm going to get a poke of green and go pokety, 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 poke, and get a poke of white. Pokety, 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 pokety. And then one more time with just for smoothing, I'm just going to go very soft and gentle and make my dots into stripes. Whee! Falling downhill. That's definitely more turquoisey. Wee for smoothness. Wee soft. I'm just streaking those colors. Oh, that's so much better than it was. It has more interest. Before I was, and then go all the way to the bottom of your painting. This is the last thing we paint, all the way to the bottom. Look at the different versions of color. Is it just one color or more than one version of the color? Look, I'll try to bring it closer with more where that light, oh wait, the light is just reflecting. Can you see my stripes at all? I got cool stripies. It just looks like a blur to you, huh? Can't see it. It's my beauty light. It makes it shiny. Who likes theirs though? I know, right? And are you giving it permission to have dark pieces, green pieces, white pieces? Or are you scrubbing it together and making one color? One very boring color, right? Okay, how about the other side? Who thinks the other side will come out better? This was for learning. Why don't we cut off most of this so there's just a tiny piece of this showing and we can show off how much we learned. Now I'm going to get blue. Obviously I'm going to paint the whole thing blue and decorate it, right? But and then I want to cross over right here where they touch, but I keep going and I'm going to cut like this. I go, wait, and I cut, what? She's going to be totally in front. So I go like a roller coaster. I go up, oh, and I'm holding it the skinny flat way. Not, this is too big. So skinny, and I just push my paint, and I just roller coaster up, down, and I'm gonna cut it off all the way to the corner, boom. I made a roller coaster hump. Now who feels confident after, and look, we have to cut out, look, I hate this ratty edge. Bye. I can't, no, that's gotta be inside my hill now. Bye. Bye. Okay, now I'm gonna blue it. Oops, I just spilled paint. And it splashed on my carpet. It missed the canvas, the tarp. So this is me being mad. Okay, so now I'm gonna go, okay, so I ride the roller coaster, big paintbrush now. Just go, way. Oh, I'm cutting up right in front of that hill. Yeah, bye hill, bye. Way. Oh, I'm running out of paint. I need more paint. I can't get that paint off the carpet. Don't tell my husband. I'm gonna have to go get the little carpet cleaner. Oops, and then I dropped the cup and it went splash. That's why I gave you guys a nice big tablecloth. Okay, mine's all blue. Who's got a nice big blue hill? Smooth it, smooth it, smooth it off the page and off the page just for, and then the very bottom gets very jealous. Smooth it, smooth it. Well, we know from the last hill that that is spring. Couldn't we decorate that better? What could we put in that? A little bit of dark green, a little bit of white, and maybe we even do it twice. Because last time it worked out doing it twice. So I'm going to go, okay, let me get some green. Poke! Let me put some green polka dots. Pokey, 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 smushy, smashy, smushy, smashy, smushy, smashy, smushy, smashy, smushy. I put them random so they'll make neat streaks, you know? And then the white, poke. Oh, I missed. Poke. Okay, polka dots, polka dot, polka dot. Ooh, I almost went spazzy. I went outside my, no. I didn't have to. Calm down. Okay, drop it off, drop it off, drop it off. Okay. And then I want to ride the roller coaster very smoothly. Dirty paint. If I have to do it twice with both colors, I can. I don't care. We could do it twice. But now I'm gonna ride the roller coaster very smooth. And one row is under one row is under one row, and we do not scribble because then you won't get the pretty stripes, right? So I start at the top, and I'm gonna try to let that one hair at the top not leave the hill because it's kind of ready. And I just, oh, look at those pretty stripes I'm getting. Should I touch it one more time? No, if I touch it one more time, the stripes will die. And they'll just become baby blue. I like the stripes. Let me do it underneath that one. Whee, roller coaster. Whee, roller coaster. Whee. I like the stripes it makes. Who feels like they touch theirs too much? Did you scrub it? You didn't just do the gentle smoothing? Do you want to do it again? Just to see what happens? Okay, I don't have much dark green left, but I just, I don't care. I could do it again. Is there a law? Not a law. So I get my green. Okay. Oh, I'm going to ruin what I already did. But it's for funsies. Because I would like the stripes. I enjoy them. Pokey, 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 pokey. And then the white. Pokey, 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 pokey. And then stripes. Whoop, smooth. Oh, look at what I did. I went, the little hairs on my paintbrush left the hill. I'm going to have to go skinny and try to fix it. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, I'm trying to stay underneath the line of the hill because it makes this ratty top. So smooth it, fall off the page. Smooth it. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. I got that's fabulous. I think it looks like an ocean. But it's going to dry really, really dark. Look. This dark blue and dark green dry very, very dark. A deep, deep, deep color. So if it depends on how much white you put. Just depends. It just depends. Yours should be unique to how you did it. Who feels good about there so far? I know. Looks good. I like what you're doing. Oh, I can see Savannah's now. Gorge. Who has a whole bunch of hills? You got so excited, your hills just keep getting bigger. Totally fine.
That was mine.
I like it. Oh, I hear an echo, echo.
Yeah, because I have two of them.
Okay, and some of us are resting, right? If you're done, can you find your itty bitty paintbrush? Look at mine's filthy. I'm just gonna give it a nice hard pinch and most of that paint will come off. Beep, beep, beep. Pinch. what are we going to make? What's our darkest color? Purple. But sadly, it's not that dark. Purple is actually a see-through color. She's mostly gel. And you don't know that because you haven't played with her before. So we'll paint it dark blue and then put purple on it. And look at, I even put some pink on it. You can't see it, but little tiny pink spirals just to decorate. Okay, so I'm going to get dark blue. I might have to scrape the sides, right? But we have to draw it. And we do not put any, this is called a focal point. It's the thing that everybody stares at, right? The one object in the whole painting that isn't an abstract. An abstract is shape and colors. So if I put an object in there, it becomes a painting with a subject. Well, it cannot be in the middle. That almost never, ever, ever happens. Maybe never. So it's off center or off center on this side. Either's good, but never middle. Right? So you go, oh, this is a good place for mine. Or no, this side is a good place for mine. But never middle, okay? So I have a nice spot right there. But look, my white paint's still wet. You know what that's going to make? Baby blue. I don't care. I don't care. Maybe it'll be interesting, right? So do you guys know how to make a rectangle? Right? Not a square, but they're flatter like a brick, like a Lego, right? So I'm just going to get the dark blue. And once I make a good outline, easy to fill it in. Except, remember what I was telling you about? This is my piece of bread, and I'm going to butter my bread. This tip is too sharp. It's good for outlining, but if you try to paint like a pencil, it'll just keep scratching the paint off. So you have to tilt your hand all awkward without touching the painting and try to paint with the side of the paintbrush and peanut butter it on. It's very, very awkward, right? That's an idea. Can't pencil, hold it like a pencil to make your shapes. But then you have to use the side of it. It's awkward. Okay, so I'm going to get blue and I get a scoop of it. Scoop. And how big is your house? I don't know. A finger big? A fingerprint? I don't know. Finger, like if, oh. I don't know. That's a little finger. And then I just try to make a rectangle out of it. A Lego. And then look at my finger fits in it. You want me to see that up close? That seems too far away. My full fingerprint fits in it. So I put my finger there and put like a dash above it. I just went like this. I put my finger, knowing that it had to be a finger tall. I just went dash. I got paint on my finger, but at least I know I'm a finger big. It's a fingerprint big, and I made a rectangle. Now you do it. And do not be scared. This is a kindergarten style house. Everyone knows how to make these houses since they were babies, right? It's a rectangle with a triangle on it. Do not freak yourself out. Okay? And then get more blue paint. And should I use the tip of my paintbrush to paint it in? No, I use the side of it and kind of peanut butter it on slowly. Oh, Oh, I picked up some white, but I'm putting purple over this, remember? And it doesn't matter what size house it is? No. I've never been to this house. I don't know if that's the size it is. You're deciding. I don't know. And then, triangle. How big of a triangle? I don't know. And some places where it snows, it's very pointy to get the snow to slide off. And some places where it's hot, they make it almost flat. You decide what kind of triangle. I don't know. So I just make a V, upside down V, right? Oh, look, I'm off center. Let me try again. Okay. Everybody knows how to do that. And then, do you know why we use an easel? Because if this was on a table, what would be happening right now? Our arms would be in the paint. So easels were invented just for painting, to keep your arms up, right? Like this, so that you don't stick your hand in the paint. And then, okay, triangle. Side of my paintbrush. So I peanut buttered on instead of using the tip. The tip is scratched. Oh no. Well, that's so boring and blue. It matches my hill. I don't love it. Let's put a layer floating on top of purple and make a deep, deep bluish purple. So now I get my purple. There's lots of purple left. So you guys are going to be able to make fun things like purple flowers tomorrow. And then, do I have to redraw it? No, I got a huge glob. But I just, side of my paintbrush, slippery, as soft as a human possible. I float on top of the blue and just put so soft, and it gently mixes together and makes a purpley, gorgeous purpley blue. You know what that's doing? It's tying the purple sky down to the ground. It's a design trick, because I want you to look at my purple sky and my little house. Okay, look how much paint I got. Oh my God, that is too much paint. No, it's not. I drop it off like a boogie, and then I smooth it as soft as I can with the side of my paintbrush. Mush, 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 mush. And I don't have to go near the edges. The edges can stay blue. It looks like a shadow. I'm just trying to butter it into the belly of my house.
How'd I do?
Let me see. Where's Devin? I can tell it's Devin's voice. Oh, Devin, did you just scribble and walk away? Who was asking?
No, accident. I didn't go right.
Okay. But I love your sky. I love your sky. Okay, mute yourself again. You're making an echo. Okay, now let me get my red. Okay, I'm just going to go, what if I put as gentle as I can, because you know what will happen to the pink. She'll get soaked up. I'm just going to put little fun spirally wind. Oh, little spirals. Oh, this is coming out weird. Wow, what? Oh, the purple is so dark, it's eating up my pink in 1 second. You got to do that really soft. She is totally, purple is eating my pink. I'm going to do soft, soft, soft. Okay, there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh! Just for funsies. Maybe they're windows. I don't know. I just think it's fun. Oh, I'm just making pink donuts because I keep spinning too much. How about this? I could put pink dots. I could go poke, 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 poke. That looks interesting. That's fun. Or if I like it purple again, I could just color it in like that. And look at look at how pink will disappear. Watch. Like, I don't like my pink. Where did it go? Who's more powerful, purple or pink? Purple by a million. She just ate up all my pink. And then how about a chimney? Did you know the chimney is not a little square? It's just a touch of a paintbrush. Everybody pause and look up. I'm just, whatever the paint is on my paintbrush, I just walk up to it and I just go and touch. Oops, a little higher. And touch. There, chimney. I do not have to make a perfect little square. That's impossible. And it doesn't need smoke, because that'll just look like a smeary accident or something. Those of you who are decorating. Hey Devin, can I tell you a secret? Do you know why you did that? The moment you thought you might fail, you ruined it on purpose to say that I did it on purpose. I did this on purpose. So I did not make a mistake. I did it on purpose. I chose to do this. And it takes your control back. It's totally perfect 10-year-old boy thing to do. You did that perfectly. That's exactly what boys would do.
First of all, I am 11 years old.
Okay, it's a perfect 11-year-old thing to do. Where you say, you know what? This is not coming out. I don't care. Whatever. Perfect. Because the other thing is to say that you didn't do it well. And who's willing to say that? Nobody. So then we just go, whatever. I didn't care. I wasn't even trying, like that. But that is perfect 11-year-old thing to do.
Okay, thank you.
You did a perfect 11-year-old idea of, what? I don't care. I don't even care.
Well, I have to give this to my mom when she gets back from work.
Tell her there was a forest fire, and those were trees, and they're all burned down.
Alright.
And the sky is full of smoke, and this is a fire, right there.
Okay.
And then that's the devastation, or it's an earthquake, and the house fell down.
Alright, Mrs. Costa, sitting around. Gonna look at her name correctly.
I didn't hear what you
I'm
said.
gonna leave early right now because I had to, and my dad had to take a picture of this.
And then wash your paintbrushes. Remember, this is plastic, liquid plastic. So you rinse it out until a paper towel says there's no more color in there. Then it won't be hard, okay? But any color left in there is actually liquid plastic. So wash them really good, both of them, okay?
Alright.
And then don't scrub them side to side. Keep them smooth, smooth, smooth. If you let their hair stick out, they dry that way.
Okay. Alright. Bye.
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 Who feels like theirs looks like the original? Look at, I didn't put so much purple in this one. Look at, I don't have, my colors are so much, I put way more white in this one. My hills are different, and my house is different, but it's ish, right? Whatever.
Good job, Nathan. Yours is good. Good job.
Violet, yours is raining. Violet, did you use water? I forgot to say about water. This is acrylic paint, and water will streak it. And whatever, no big deal. It looks like you're having a storm. It looks fabulous. I didn't even think of that. Ooh, look at Nigeria. I don't even say that right. Pretty.
Oh, no.
Natalia, oh, look at your sky. Elisa, so pretty. And Aaliyah, yours has such a deep, deep color on the bottom. Very nice. Alexander, look at your spirals. They're so decorative. Noah, look at yours. Yours actually looks like an ocean scene. It looks like in the ocean because it's straight like an ocean. There should be a boat. Good job. McKenna, how did yours come out? Oh, Brianna, I see the corner of yours. I see it. Good job, you guys. You did a wonderful job.